undisputably the king and queen of good food in Australia. And now Curtis, Stone and Maggie Beer are joining forces to showcase the very best South Australia has to offer for Curtis's new TV series, Field Trip.
What a duo they are, and they join us now from the Barossa Valley. We are so jealous. What a spot. That looks divine. Good morning to you both.
Oh.
Good morning, Deb, Georgie.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Welcome to our Barossa. My Barossa, at least.
I wish it was mine. I mean, this place is so stunning. And Maggie, thank you for having us.
Well, I think it's
lovely to have you here.
The case that if you want someone to show you around the Barossa, Curtis, you've found the very best person in the universe, Maggie Beer. She knows her stuff. It's her backyard.
She sure does. I mean, and you know, no offence, Maggie, but everyone we've met up here has been so hospitable and kind and welcomed us into their homes and their restaurants, and it's just such a beautiful, beautiful place.
I think hospitality is at the essence of Barossa. Really is.
Yeah.
Real hospitality. Yeah.
Real
I'm proud of it.
Real hospitality and real beauty as well. Maggie, just for our viewers who aren't familiar with the Barossa Valley, what have you got in store for Curtis? How are you going to showcase this part of the world?
Well, I've just got Curtis today, and it's about showing him our farm. I mean, what, 46 years ago we first built this dam, and this is where the pheasant farm all started. So I'm being very parochial, but we might take a trip a little bit further afield, but there's so much to do here.
I mean, everywhere you look on Maggie's farm, there's olive groves over there, there's grapes growing over here, there's pheasants and pigeons and all sorts of incredible, beautiful birds, peacocks wandering around.
And the orchard across the creek.
Yeah, and you know, we're right in the heart. I think the Barossa Valley produce some ridiculous amount of the premium wine of Australia. Is it 70 or 80% of the premium wine?
We'll take 80. I'm not sure.
The most beautiful wines, and we're so lucky to have it right on our doorstep here in Oz. So, you know, what I'm doing is I'm travelling around the world actually for this show, Field Trip, and we go to the most beautiful wine regions of the world, and we try and sort of understand the culture and the history through its food and wine, and then I go back to my little restaurant in Beverly Hills, Maud, and try and create a menu that does it justice, which isn't easy, I got to tell you, when this place is so incredible.
And it is tricky, as you say. I mean, showcasing, you know, you've got the world as your oyster, but when you've got that wonderful local Australian, it's all about quality, isn't it? That it's the heart of what you both do. But in terms of the program, Field Trip, you're showcasing that, and where better than showcasing quality than in South Australia and the Barossa?
Well, produce for us is our keystone. I mean, we have this beautiful Mediterranean climate. We can have almost everything grown here that I want to cook with, and I suspect you might like to too. Yeah. So it's great.
It is, and you know, to me, the ingredients are one thing, right? But then when you really understand the culture of a place, I mean, I've been on this journey of learning since I got here. Maggie and everyone in the Barossa has been telling me about this Germanic background that the Barossa has, and smoked meats and pickles and sauerkrauts and all this stuff that's sort of been the history of the Barossa. And understanding that and then seeing where it's going next is really exciting.
And foraging. I mean, foraging is part and parcel of what we all did, what all the Barossans did, that culture, food culture that they brought with them, that is part of the essence. Yeah.
So it's a rich history, but it's also very progressive, Maggie. There are things going on in the Barossa that the rest of the world is watching. Oh, I was going to say rest of Australia, but let's go with world. Rest of the world is watching on and adhering to. It's really exciting.
Well, it is exciting, and the Barossa keeps on growing, but it never loses the heart of what makes it so special, which is a community and all of the wineries being as one about being proud Barossans.
Right.
Yes,
exactly.
rather than being, you know, against each other. They're combined, and always new things happening here because people want to be here.
You're just making me hungry now. That's what you're both doing. You're making me very hungry. Curtis, where can we see the show? Where and when?
So we've launched in America. It's a PBS show, so it's gone out there. It'll come to Australia eventually. We're not exactly sure where or when just yet, but we've already been to maybe 10 different regions throughout the world, and very, very happy to be here. So it's coming soon, but I'll fill you in as soon as I know.
Gee, tough gig, Curtis Stone.
Yeah,
tough
exactly.
gig. And Maggie, get ready for a barrage of international tourists, I reckon. It's really going to put the Barossa on the map, which is a good thing. Lovely to see you both. Enjoy Pheasant Farm and lots of love from us.
Thanks, Georgie.
What
Yeah.
a spot.
What
Just
a spot.
stunning.
But what a gig.
I know, right?
Imagine that, just
Win,
going round
win.
to all the top wine regions of the world.
Eating your way around.
Love it.
Drinking your way around.